You are welcome back to our channel. We talk about Islam and other social-related topics. If this is your first time watching our video, kindly subscribe to our channel. Today's video is the spread of Islam through trade and morality. Islam, a religion founded in the 7th century in the Arabian Peninsula, quickly transcended geographical boundaries and reached distant regions, including Africa, Southeast Asia, and Europe. While military campaigns and treaties played their roles in this expansion, one of the most profound and enduring methods of spreading Islam was through trade and the exemplary moral conduct of Muslim merchants. In this video, we explores how the principles of Islam, embodied in the behavior of traders, became a key catalyst for the peaceful dissemination of the faith across the world. The role of trade in Islamic history. Trade has been an integral part of Islamic civilization from its inception. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself was a trader before his prophethood, renowned for his honesty and trustworthiness, earning him the title Al-Amin, the trustworthy. His dealings in the bustling markets of Arabia set a precedent for ethical commerce in Islam. As Islam spread throughout the Arabian Peninsula, the early Muslim community, often marginalized and persecuted, relied on trade as a means of survival and sustenance. With the rapid expansion of the Islamic Empire during the Rashidun, Umayyad, and Abbasid periods, Muslim traders gained access to some of the most critical trade routes of the ancient world, such as the Silk Road, the Indian Ocean, and the Trans-Saharan caravan networks. The ethical code of Muslim merchants. Central to the success of Muslim traders was their adherence to the moral and ethical principles derived from the Quran and Sunnah. Islam emphasizes integrity, honesty, and fairness in business transactions, as well as the prohibition of deceit, fraud, and exploitation. The Quran declares, "Give full measure and weight, and do not deprive people of their due, and do not commit abuse on the earth." Spreading corruption, Surah Hud verse 85. This verse encapsulates the core ethical framework that governed the conduct of Muslim traders. Their fairness in dealings, avoidance of interest, riba, and insistence on fulfilling contracts earned them trust and admiration, even in societies where Islam was not yet practiced. Trade and the spread of Islam in Africa. One of the most striking examples of Islam's spread through trade can be seen in West Africa. Muslim merchants from North Africa traversed the Sahara Desert to engage in trade with the kingdoms of Ghana, Mali, and Songhai. They traded goods like gold, salt, and textiles while introducing Islam to local rulers and communities. The rulers of these regions, impressed by the ethical conduct and advanced knowledge of Muslim traders, often embraced Islam, which then filtered down to the general population. For example, Mansa Musa, the famed ruler of Mali, adopted Islam and went on to establish Timbuktu as a center of Islamic learning and culture. The Indian Ocean Trade Network. Muslim traders were also pivotal in the Indian Ocean Trade Network, which connected the Middle East, East Africa, South Asia, and Southeast Asia. Ports in Yemen, Oman, and the Arabian Gulf served as hubs for trade with India, Sri Lanka, and beyond. In Southeast Asia, particularly in regions like modern-day Indonesia and Malaysia, Islam spread almost entirely through trade. Muslim merchants from the Arabian Peninsula, Persia, and India settled in port cities, marrying local women and forming communities. They established mosques and schools, creating a harmonious blend of Islamic teachings and local culture. By the 15th century, powerful Muslim sultanates such as those in Malacca and Aceh had emerged, cementing Islam's influence in the region. Morality as a tool of dawah, invitation to Islam. The spread of Islam through trade was not merely a result of economic exchanges but also of dawah, the invitation to the faith through exemplary character and moral conduct. Muslim merchants were often seen as ambassadors of Islam, showcasing the religion's values through their actions. Many non-Muslims, who observed the kindness, humility, and fairness of Muslim traders, were drawn to Islam's teachings. Stories abound of entire communities converting to Islam after interacting with Muslim merchants. For instance, in East Africa, the Swahili coast saw the rise of Islamic culture as Arab and Persian traders married into local communities. In Southeast Asia, the sincerity and hospitality of Muslim merchants played a significant role in winning hearts and minds. Islamic values in trade and business. Several Islamic principles underpin the success of trade as a means of spreading the faith. 1. Trustworthiness. Amana Muslim traders upheld trust and were known for their reliability in fulfilling agreements. 2. Honesty. Sikh deceptive practices were strictly avoided, as they contradicted the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who said, "The truthful and trustworthy merchant will be with the prophets, the truthful, and the martyrs." Tirmidhi. 3. Generosity. Traders often shared their wealth with local communities, funding mosques, schools, and charitable projects. 4. Fair pricing. Exploitation and unfair pricing were prohibited, as Islam commands fairness in all dealings. May Almighty Allah be pleased with all these noble merchants who sacrificed their sweat and wealth for Islam popularity. In conclusion, the spread of Islam through trade and morality highlights the transformative power of ethical conduct and peaceful interactions. Unlike the narrative of forced conversions, history reveals that Islam's spread in many regions was rooted in the exemplary behavior of Muslim merchants. Their adherence to Islamic values not only facilitated successful trade, but also inspired countless individuals and communities to embrace the faith. This legacy serves as a reminder of the profound impact that character and integrity can have in inviting others to Islam, reinforcing the timeless relevance of Islam's ethical principles in all aspects of life. We hope you enjoy this video. Kindly subscribe to our channel, like and share this video,